of Thrones, y'all gave it to us. HBO episode 2 of season 7 was everything to me. Child, how y'all let Euron come around here and just screw y'all like that? I mean, he just came and just said, Girl, he came in and obliterated. Like, before we start, y'all already know this is Game of Thrones, season 7, episode 2, recap, live in color with a black person, get like me, do what you need to do, honey. Y'all need to be checking it out. Spoilers ahead, all that type of stuff, girl. We're gonna be talking about everything that took place for episode 2 and what we can be expecting for episode 3. Y'all pay attention, let's go get into it. Girl, we seen Grey Worm's booty. Did y'all see Grey Worm's booty? Grey Worm is one big bitch. Let me see that worm will see, okay? Grey Worm and Missandei getting it in. Oh, y'all, listen, episode 1 was alright. It was a welcoming, like, girl, this is a cute little, what's the name, a little pep rally, but girl, I'm ready for the homecoming. I'm ready to be knucking and bucking and ready to fight. And apparently Euron Greyjoy was ready, because he done bucked everybody down, girl. Everybody's been bucked down. So my girl Daenerys, she's giving me cocky, arrogant tea. She seems like she just really feeling herself. And considering what's gonna happen, she gonna have to be knocked off her little throne. She gonna have to be shaken up to realize that this is serious. You got to play. You got to play it, honey. You got to play it. Now, y'all was talking about we should hit King's Landing now. We got 3 dragons. We got all these people. We got plenty of food stamps. We got plenty of this. But girl, that don't mean anything. And the way Tyrion was saying, like, we need to make sure that we get the people. We can't be the Queen of Ashes. She can't be the Queen of Ashes, okay? Lady Olenna said, my granddaughter was the best, one of the best queens. And you know what? What happened to her? She got burnt up, girl. She got burnt up. They burnt her up, and she the queen. And she ashes, and they need some lotion. Daenerys questioning Varys was needed. Lord Varys, you know you my guy, the queen of the birds, little people, whatever you are. I love you, Lord Varys, but Daenerys did have a point. You have served this person. It seems to be always when you see fit, like you did. What's the name wrong? You did the first king of the North wrong. You let him just die. You let Ned Stark just get beheaded, like, and she just like, you served my father, then you served the person who killed my father. Like, girl, who are you? Like, are you real? Melisandre comes in, she speaks to the queen, she still got that red duvet cover on. She's like, girl, I think that you are, you know, the princess, the promise, all that, like, you are the person, and Melisandre starts talking about the prophecy, and Daenerys said, girl, I've heard of the prophecy, you know, the princess promise supposed to be doing all that type of stuff, but I'm clearly no prince. Missandei said, girl, you know, High Valyrian, honey, they don't believe in it. They ain't doing no genders and stuff. You know, it's prince or princess. Like, we don't do that over here. That's not what's going on. So Daenerys is going to, I feel like, save the day, but it's gonna be some mess with it. So Tyrion says we need to get Jon Snow. We need to let him know what the tea is. Tyrion sends a letter over to Jon Snow. Jon Snow gets it. He reads it, gives it to Sansa. Sansa said, you know, Tyrion was a good person to me. He was a good man, but I don't know to trust this because, you know, still my dad's head still got chopped off. My brother was still, you know, killed, I just don't know. Jon Snow said, you know, their last text, I know it's Tyrion. Like, Sansa said, I don't trust nobody. I'm not sure if that is Tyrion. It might be somebody else that may be trying to play a game with us. Cersei trying to get her gang ready. Cersei said, look, gather these folks up. Let these folks come get the guy from Horn Hill. We need to talk about what's going on. We need to discuss this. So Cersei is on her fear-mongering tour, and she wants to let them know, like, you know, Daenerys is coming. She's best as crazy as the Mad King, and she bringing Dothraki people here. They gonna kill y'all folks. They gonna kill y'all, honey, and that's what the tea is. And what's not just like, you know, but girl, like, you just blowed up the Sept and you did all this. So I'm like, why they not quit? Like, Cersei, you are the last person to trust. Like, the Sept was blew up because of you. Like, you had something to do with that. Jorah is finally on his way to the clinic. He trying to be seen. He need a penicillin shot. Archmaester Marwyn is like, you know, I can give you another day, but you're going to be dead within 6 months. So, you know, since you was a knight, you know, anointed knight. Okay, come on, anointed. He must have got the prayer cap on his head. I'm going to give you another day. But I'm going to have to send you on the boat, girl. You're going to have to live with the stone men. And Sir Jorah was like, child, let me go and get this letter and start writing to Khaleesi and let her know what the tea is. And Samuel said, you know, no, I'm gonna give you some, I got some penicillin, and I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna give you this shot, and you're gonna be okay. Now, I couldn't watch this scene. Y'all, I can't do with the skin and the scales and stuff. I can't even see folks even flay fish or whatever. I can't watch it. I can't. It's nasty. So Jorah is going to, he's gonna be okay. I think he's gonna be good. He got his penicillin shot. You know, he just needs 7 days of no sexual intercourse, and then he'll be good. So you all remember when Lord Tardis said, look, she got 3 dragons. What's gonna be the solution? How we gonna stop her? And Maester Qyburn said, you know, Qyburn said, we working on a solution. We got something. So Qyburn took, you know, Cersei downstairs. He said, girl, look at these dragon stuff. You know, I'm gonna let you see what the tea is. So he shows her like a little, I don't know what to call it is. It's like some type of machine or something. It's not a machine, girl. It's wooden and stuff. And like a pulley type of stuff, girl, back old high school stuff. I mean, you press a button and it's shooting, you know, strong steel or whatever to kill the dragon. So, you know, Qyburn, you know, let her shoot it, and it shot the dragon skull right in the eye. So I'm just like, y'all know that one of the dragons is gonna get shot. One of the dragons is gonna get shot and one of them gonna die. I'm just telling y'all now. Daenerys ain't gonna be able to do all that with 3 of them. So one of them, I was scared because when they said the solution, I was thinking it was going to be, you know, the thing from the books, the horn that, you know, makes the dragons, you know, scream or something, honey. I don't know if some of y'all know about that, girl. I don't read the books, but I'm got a little knowledge from paying attention to folks who do read the books and talking to me and reviewing it. So yeah, I said Yara is ready to fight. She getting crumped. Yara said, we need to go and destroy the enemy now. We need to get ready. Everybody's arguing. Ellaria Sand gets to arguing with Tyrion. And he, you know, said, Tyrion was like, we can't go in there and destroy that stuff like that. We can't do that. We got to do it the right way. We can't turn it into a slaughterhouse. He's like, if you scared, Ellaria Sand said, if you scared, if you ain't ready to fight, then you need to go hide. And Tyrion's like, well, we don't kill folks like y'all do. Tyrion said, well, we don't do what y'all do, honey. Y'all got another version of war, honey. Y'all poison little girls and stuff. That's not something that we do over here. We ain't doing that. Arya Sand said, well, you know what? My husband would still be alive if he wasn't trying to support you and make you be right. Interesting how Game of Thrones has weaved a web with everybody, all the characters, because Ellaria Sand did poison Marcella, and Tyrion asked Oberyn to, you know, fight the mountain for him, but you know, he wanted to fight the mountain anyway, but he died because of that. But Oberyn died because, child, he was too cocky, so that's how that happened. He was just doing too much. He wasn't paying attention. Daenerys said, y'all need to quiet it up in the court, honey. Tyrion is my guy. You're going to respect him. You're going to respect my wishes. Lady Olenna being shady, Lady Olenna said, okay, so how we going to get to the point? How we going to do it? How we going to do it? Are we going to go up there and ask them nicely like Cersei, girl, can we have the Iron Throne back? So Tyrion explains his battle plans, and the stuff is a little complicated. I'm going to have to watch it again to pay attention. But Tyrion was like, we're going to fight from outside the cities. We can't go and march on to you know, the Red Keep. We can't do that. We got to, you know, cut off her supply and do all that, which is very smart. I think Tyrion really thinking, because he cut off her supply, and if you all take Casterly Rock, it just makes, it's a power move. Like, y'all wasn't even able to defend y'all. This is y'all home. Like, this is y'all stuff, and this has been taken, so it's gonna make people look like, girl, I might not want to mess with the Lannisters, honey. I might need to go on the winning side. And it is what it is. I like the battle plans. It's cute. I'm glad that Daenerys had a conversation with Lady Tyrell, and he just told her, he said, Lady Olenna, like, girl, Daenerys had told Lady Olenna, like, I know that you only support me because you really don't, you ain't checking for Cersei, but, you know, I'm doing the best I can, and she will pay. Lady Olenna said, girl, listen to the old queen. Listen to an old queen when I tell you, okay? You need to be a dragon, okay? Be a dragon. I'm like, okay. But what does that mean? Because she can't go and burn nothing up. It don't work like that. She has to, you know, be strategic with it, honey. She got to be, you know, she can't just draw up battle plans and go in and burn stuff up. It don't work like that. She has to have the power of the people, not being the power of the ashes. It don't work like that. Missandei and Grey Worm, that scene was so beautiful. I appreciate Game of Thrones for doing that. Y'all, Dan and Dave, y'all, whoever edited, produced, executive producer for that episode, I really appreciate that because I love Grey Worm and I love Missandei. And child, I wanted to see Grey Worm's you know, his stone, but we didn't see his stone. We didn't see his quark. We didn't see nothing, but we did see them cakes and Grey Worm. Child, we got to go. You great cakes, and they was some tasty cakes. Okay, I was ready to get a spoon. I was like, okay, Grey Worm. And so y'all been eating cooch since 3,000 BC or after Christ, or like my Sunday was like, my Sunday ain't never had her cooch ate. I was like, girl, this what a Grey Worm know what it is. He said before, because to me, I'm gonna be honest, if you ain't eating it before you sticking, we can't do nothing, and that's just the golden rule. Arya sees hot pie, yay! They did that real quick. Arya, speaking of hot pie, reunion, beautiful, and hot pie told Arya, he said, you know, the Boltons are gone, they gone. And she like, what you mean? He said, the Boltons are gone, you know, Jon Snow is the king of the north now. So Arya like, oh my gosh, and Arya, if you don't be careful, girl, you gonna be an alcoholic, girl. You got to protect yourself. Protect the queen. You got to protect yourself. You got to get it together, Arya. So Arya, she running off, and then she freezing to death. She ain't got no heat, she ain't paid no light bill or nothing. And next thing you know, some whole bunch of wolves started coming around her. The horse was scared. He was like, something up, girl. You need to wake up. You need to pay attention. There's something going on. So the wolves were looking at her like, girl, we finna eat you. And Arya, and what they did from the trailer made us think that there was Nymeria, her dire wolf. Because, you know, they say her dire wolf is in a pack somewhere in that area, like doing stuff. So really thought that was it, and it wasn't. And Arya said, I need to get back home. I miss home. Arya misses home. She don't know it, but she misses home. So Arya, go home. Jon pleads to the lords and all the people like, we got to go. I have to go to Dragonstone. I got to talk to Daenerys. I need her people. Like, we got everybody shooting bow and arrows and stuff, but it's not enough. It's not enough. It's not enough. I need to talk to Daenerys. Daenerys has dragon glass. He's just received the letter from Samwell. Samwell telling him like, this is what's going on. Tyrion telling him, you need to come here. So Jon Snow has to go. He's the king of the north, so he needs to go see Daenerys. Oh, child, they ain't here for the folks like, we can't trust no Targaryen. Child, they gonna do something to you, and then you allow us to, we can't do anything with them, period. But Jon Snow is about to cry. Even Sansa like, you can't. So it's interesting because Jon Snow seems to have his head on right and in the right direction. And Sansa seems to be on the wrong direction. You know, she ain't, like, he needs to go there. Jon Snow, like, I need to do this. Like, I did not want to be the king of the north. Y'all made me. But listen to me. Even, child, Lady Mormont, child, Little Bear, what her name is, child, Little Bear, she was like, you know, you need to be here. It's like, no, y'all got the queen of the north, honey, lady of the north. You got Sansa. Let me go do this. Let me get this stuff together. So Jon Snow leaves Sansa in charge. And Littlefinger couldn't be no happier. He was happy about that, even though he got choked when he went down there in the little funeral home thing. I don't know what it was, but Ellaria Sand says she wants some cooch. Yara Greyjoy, Theon Greyjoy, they all together. The Greyjoys, the Sands, they got the people. They about to do their work. Ellaria, she just, you know, she ready. She ready to get Yara. Okay, they finna mix and mingle. She said, okay, you like women too, girl? All right, we can work something out. So while they trying to get it in, Theon about to go up and not look at it. And next thing you know, child, Euron Greyjoy came in. Euron already told y'all he brings the storm. He brings it. Like, he knows what it is. He's crazy. Euron came and, child, he just slid it in. He ain't say he wanna put the head in or nothing. He came in with no lube and he just was humping him, girl. And I was just like, dang, this is messed up. And y'all couldn't do nothing about it. Y'all just couldn't do nothing about it, but it was that bad. Like, he was just screwing y'all, honey. I felt so horrible for y'all. I don't even know how you can even feel that emotion. I felt horrible for y'all. Euron really just murdered y'all, child. He was doing stuff. The sand snakes. Ellaria, that's your fault. Like, you put yourself in that predicament. You know, you sending Marcella back like that, and now he finna bring the gift. I had already told y'all the last review that he was gonna have Yara Greyjoy and he was gonna have whatever Miss Martell, honey. I knew it. He got him. So Theon said, you know what? I'm better just let me leave, because it didn't make any sense for Theon to try to go and attack him. It made more sense for him just to like get away, because he would have got the sister Yara would have got, you know, her throat slashed. and what's name. But I love Yara. I hate that she going through that. I don't know what they're gonna do. But next episode of Game of Thrones is gonna be cute. I already know it because they gave us an action-packed episode and I appreciate it. Loved it. I had a fan moment. I think I watched about 6-7 times. 50-11 times I'm gonna watch it. So tell me what y'all thought about this review. What y'all think about next episode? Is Yara going to survive or is that just it? You think that Cersei is going to end up marrying Euron because of that? Child, a lot of stuff to talk about. I love y'all so much. We'll talk about it later on Wasted Wednesday and probably some other time. But I love y'all. Y'all have a good afternoon, good morning. I love y'all and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.